It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I got a beer from Deeds Brewing Company today that sounds slightly Spanish, or Hispanic as I should say. This is Simpatico. It's a hazy double IPA coming in at 8.3% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Sent by the wonderful Travis in Australia. We really are being treated on the channel recently to some superb Australian craft beer. This has travelled the other side from the other side of the world to get here today for this moment. It's a limited release beer. I'm drinking some of, if not the best craft beer at the moment from Australia, and I'm super excited about it. And I quite frankly just want to book a flight and go and see some of these breweries for myself at this stage. It's just the intrigue that was there before for Australian craft beer and Australia in general has just kind of gone through that barrier of I have to go, and I have to go soon. That said, let's get this beer out into a glass, see what we get. Wow, look at this, look at this. Looks incredible, absolutely incredible. Oh, I've had some wonderful lagers recently from Deeds. We reviewed a Lexicon lager and then a dark lager. They were both in just bonkersly good. I think that's the lowest ABV beer I've had from Deeds was their lagers. They seem to like, and that suits me down to the ground, don't you worry about it. They seem to like brewing these big ABV beers, you know, that 8.3% ABV there, hazy double IPA. That's right up my street. That is right up my street. Even at 10 a.m. in the morning. Absolutely. We got a 2 to 3 finger white head, slow moving carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. Hazy, pardon me, hazy straw coloured beer. If you were to push me, I would say hazy light amber. Yeah. Aroma. I've got a smile. I can't even see the smile because I don't have a viewfinder anymore on my camera. I'm just staring blind into the lens of an iPhone. But I can feel the smile on my face, just the cheeky grin on my face, just looking at this beer. Aroma. Oh, yeah. Grapefruit, orange peel, lemon, fleshy blood orange. Well, you can almost smell that IBU, that, or not the IBU, but the hop content. You can almost smell the hop content. That it's almost like sticking a couple of hop pellets up your nose. Oh, it smells delicious. Absolutely delicious. Let's dive in, everybody. Cheers. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, it's so fresh. Just so fresh, just so juicy. Just so drinkable. Stone the Crows, what a beer. Passion fruit, mango, grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. A little bit of sweetness to begin with to balance off that beer, but there's bitterness on the back end. It's spicy and peppery. It's got a surprising mouthfeel. It's very drinkable. It's got a lovely drinkability to it. But at the same time, it's kind of course it is. It's 8.3% ABV. It's edging towards that kind of, because they've had to use quite a bit of malt to get it to 8.3% ABV. It's kind of edging towards kind of barley wine mouthfeel territory, but still holding on to that wonderful, quite wonderful kind of drinkability. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. Ooh, you've just heard the carbonation. But it's good. It's really good. It's good in a way that it's made me really relaxed. Like so relaxed that I'm almost at the point where I've forgotten that I've pressed record on this camera and I'm just like in my kitchen with this beer, like just almost daydreaming, almost kind of reminiscing, almost kind of like la-di-da type of thing. Like, oh, this is so good. I could just lean up against the counter here and just forget about the world and just stand here and drink it. It's just wonderful. But that's the whole point, isn't it? That's the whole point. That's what beer is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you forget that after this I've got to go and dig out for the 4-inch, 3-metre long trench to fit my 4-inch waste pipe for the toilet in the new underground bunker. Yes, I'm at that stage. I've finally dug out. I finally dug the garden out. We're finally in the ground. And I'm just putting waste pipes in and stuff now. But it's made me forget that I've got to go and get changed and and go and dig that trench for that waste pipe to go in. But again, that's what beer is supposed to do, because it's the other end of the scale usually, isn't it? Normally you've finished your full day of digging or on a computer, or as Travis, who's kind of sent me the beer, you know, he's in that 360 all day, 360 kind of digger, digging out earth, you know, he's finished that, he's done that, and now he's going to go to the pub, and now he's just going to lean up against the counter or against the bar, and he's got his double hazy IPA, and he's just able to forget about the world. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's all about. That really is what it's all about. It's a tremendous drink, this. It really is. I'm loving how balanced it is between that kind of sweetness and the slight bitterness on the back end. The drinkability, the fact that it's so drinkable, but at the same time, there's a little bit of mouthfeel there for that 8.3% ABV. We might find out now why it's got a slightly kind of Hispanic, Simpatico, why it's got a slightly Hispanic name to the beer. Everyone seems on edge, like we're all standing on a precipice with a gusty wind at our back. I promise you, I've not read the back of the can before I was talking about just cooling down, but leaning on the counter there. We live in interesting times, to say the least, and it feels like a little Simpatico is in order. This tasty beverage throws back to a Simcoe single hop beer we did oh so long ago, but showcases our ever evolving recipes. A heavy oat character allows for bright citrus and a welcome old school dankness. Sit back, pardon me, and let the Simcoe take you there. Hops are Simcoe Cryo, and it's a hazy double IPA. This is wonderful. This is really wonderful. One of the best beers I've had from Deeds Brewing Company. But then if you watch the last beer review, I was saying that the last beer was great from Deeds Brewing Company. One of the best. I think what I'm trying to say here is that Deeds Brewing Company are just raising their quality levels over and over again. They're just making better and better quality beer. So I'm going to rate this. That's one of the best double hazy IPAs I have ever reviewed on the channel. It has so much, from that oaty creaminess to the hops, to the mouthfeel, to the balance of the beer. To think about just relaxing at the side of the counter here, just with my arms folded and head drooped down a little bit. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.